Welcome to the Superabound podcast with master coaches Aaron Aikman and Steve Hasse, where vision-led entrepreneurs learn to build a generous business without sacrificing well-being. You are listening to episode 316, The Art of High-Ticket Sales. Welcome, everybody. We're excited to be here today. The conversation is about converting great clients who will pay you a premium without being salesy, cheesy, sleazy, or otherwise giving up on your vision. It is possible. We've learned how to do it. We help our clients do it, and we're going to share some of our secrets today.
And I just want to start because I always get a little bit of the ickies when we talk about this, or the ick,
Yeah.
if you will. Because I think there are so many people out there that really do this from kind of a scammy place. They're like, we're going to teach you how to manipulate people into paying more for your crappy offer. That is not what we are talking about. We are not talking about psychological manipulation or any of that sort of nonsense. We are actually talking about creating something that is really going to deeply help your ideal or premium clients and making sure that you are backing that up at every stage along the way. So we teach a process called relationship-based sales. It is something that is going to be a major theme of our upcoming lucrative lifestyle business mastermind. And one of the features of that, we're going to get into it a little bit more, but one of the features of that is, before we talk about the selling and the art of the selling, you have to really have something that you are standing behind. You have to actually have an offer that you know is going to be effective. It is not enough to be a great salesperson and then have shitty delivery. So I'm not scolding anybody, but I just want to say that if you're going to sell something that is a high ticket offer, it has to work. It has to be functional. It has to be well planned and well thought through. I'm going to just speak to the coaching industry for a second. Even though we have clients across many industries, so many people focus too much of their resources on becoming really great at marketing and really great at sales, and they don't focus enough of their time, attention, and energy on delivering an incredible product, an incredible service. So we're talking about sales, yes, but I always want to bring in the complexity that this is for you. If you have something that you know is amazing, you know it is effective, you know it's wonderful, people are raving about it, and you want to really work with those higher ticket types of offers, those premium clients. This is what we are talking about. This is who we are talking to. If you're here trying to get a scammy tip,
No scammy
no
tips.
scammy tips. Sorry, you have to have something that is worth beyond the price that you are charging for it. Sorry.
You open up so many good points.
Had a lot of coffee today. I'm
I,
going to drink some more.
I want to pull on all those threads, but the one I'm going to focus on is that it works. And the best way for you to know that it works and really share with the world that it works is to use it yourself. So if you are a PR company, use your process to get your name out there. If you are a software company, have a business using that same software so you can see, oh my God, this thing is amazing, or this thing really needs some tweaks, and here's what I'm going to do about it. The best companies have the user experience right there in the middle. It's not out there trying to be foisted upon the unwitting masses. It's actually at the heart of why the company exists. The gross term for it is dog fooding. You're like, I'm going to eat my own dog food. I'm going to drink my own champagne. So we drink your own champagne. The thing you make needs to become the product that everyone at the company is living and breathing, because that's how the best selling happens. It's not through convincing, it's through experience. It's through a heart-to-heart connection of you or your people connecting with your ideal customer.
So good. So good. Okay. So high ticket sales is a different process than, slapping together a landing page for a product or your service and having a buy now button. Um, Very often, because the investment is more, you have to do the work of building a relationship with your potential customer. And I think that a lot of people find this very daunting. This is why a lot of people try to build, high ticket offer businesses and don't really follow through, is because sometimes those relationships have to form over a long period of time. We've had experiences with ourselves and with our clients where, we have posted something and someone we've never met bought our highest ticket offer thing. But very often it is after a long period of time where people can kind of check you out. They know if they trust you. As a consumer, I have never jumped in and bought something that was $10,000 without really carefully following someone's free offers, with maybe buying a few of their lower ticket items, maybe something that's a couple $100s or a couple $1,000s. I've never just heard someone speak online and then say, here, let me just punch in my credit card for 10 grand or more. That is not how high ticket sales typically works. And so the very first thing I think this is what we focus on with our own business. Of course, we do use our own tools and we focus on this with our clients, is creating a space within your business, within your marketing, within your sales process that is safe, that creates trust between you and that future person. And that doesn't have to be one-on-one. That can be with how you market. For us, I'll just use our business as the example. We have what is this, episode 316? 316 episodes of a ever-evolving podcast that we've changed a number of times, a best-selling book, courses that people have bought, and that, to someone coming into our world for the first time, says, hey, we are actually real people. We didn't just spin up a business yesterday. We have a consistent track record of showing up over and over and over again. And so what does that look like for you in your business? Maybe your business is newer. Maybe you've been around for a while. How are you showing up and creating safety and trust between you and that potential client? Someone paying $100 for something that maybe doesn't need that same level of trust as someone paying 10 or 20,000.
I'm going to even push back on that.
Oh,
Even at a smaller ticket
that's
item,
true. Yes.
I bought something yesterday that was $40. Do you know what I clicked on after I got to the product listing? What did I click on?
Reviews.
The stars. I was like, okay, what's wrong with this? What's good with this? What do people like me have to say about this? We are always looking for trust signals out there. And so the more you can create those for your product, the better off you'll be. And many of our sales that have come from people that we haven't known for years and years have come from people who were recommended by people who have known us for years and years. So they have that trust, and they have that trust with somebody else. And so then there's that word of mouth. But really what we're talking about is the transference of trust to create that relationship in a much quicker fashion.
And the best way to do that, to create that trust, is to show up consistently and is to deliver what you promise to deliver. It's not much more complicated than that.
But it's not easy.
It's not easy, but it's not more complicated than that.
Yeah.
I think what happens is a lot of people think, okay, if I want to next year increase my offers to be tens of thousands of dollars, if I want to start working with premium clients, that means, oh, you're saying I have to go start a podcast and make 300 episodes of it. Not necessarily. We have an example of one of our clients who she has a monthly membership primarily as her main business. And she wanted to evolve into higher ticket, one-on-one kind of retreat style offerings. She didn't need to go and start a podcast to do that. She already had built so much trust with a base of her clients. And she's so consistent with social media. People can see her beautiful work all over the place. They know her reputation, they know people who are in her program. So all she had to do to get her very first sale was send an email. Actually, I think she might have posted it on social media and got $10,000 plus clients from that posting.
Which gets to, I think, a fundamental point of this topic. To make high ticket sales, you have to be bold enough to ask for a high
Mhm.
ticket sale.
Mhm.
When I was working at a software company, there was a time when their highest price tier was $200. And we came in and the mandate was create something for the enterprise. And they were like, okay, we're going to charge 10 times as much and offer access to a person on the phone. And internally, there were so many people whose, hair caught on fire. They were like, this is impossible. This is against the values of the company. But the people who were building it said, no enterprise will think that we're serious charging what we charge. You have to charge more to show people that you're serious. And so there's a whole psychological element of selling that you need to embrace if you want to really thrive with high ticket sales. It's not about tricking people or selling them something that's more expensive than it needs to be. It literally is um, stepping into that relationship of a premium consumer receiving a premium product. There are there's no such thing as a fixed price. Everything is made up by the market. It's made up by humans. And so if you have in your mind, well, this product only costs this much, then you need to find ways to break out of that box because that belief is what's preventing you from thriving with high ticket sales. It might be one of the things that we do is we will add additional courses, we'll add additional resources or channels to work with us so that it's not like, oh, it's the same old thing. We're just charging a whole lot more. It's no, this is actually a premium package. And that enables us to step into our strength for selling something that is a higher ticket than many others in our space do.
Yeah, I mean that's such a good point. The kind of the back end for the high ticket offer is also thinking about, especially if we'll talk to the service providers for a second. If you are charging for your time with someone, um, one of the things we did when we sort of shifted our prices in the last couple of years is I stopped working with about half of the number of VIP clients that I was because I felt like, okay, people are coming in, they are paying a lot more, and they're paying more not just for my coaching skills. They're not paying me for a set of coaching skills that they could go out and find anywhere else. They are paying me for my specific superabound, you're there too, our specific superabound methodology, those tools, plus something unique maybe to us as coaches is that we do a lot of thinking partnership. We have clients who will bring us an idea for a course, a product, a program. We will help them work that out. We'll help them get the marketing together for that. We will kind of be thinking partners as though we were their chief marketing officer with them for a day. So we do this kind of work. And I know for me, I'm almost 42. I can't do that at a high level for 5 hours a day. I cannot give what is in integrity for me if I am just one after the other, kind of treating my clients like they are existing on a conveyor belt and I'm just there. I need more space. I need time. I need to actually practice what I teach so that the thing I offer has value. And so, for a lot of folks who feel like they are so overworked and they're thinking, okay, I need to actually raise my rates, I need to come up with some high ticket offers because I'm just so burnt out. I would say that's the probably, it's maybe going to sound weird coming from me, who thinks that self care is the best thing ever. And I really am an advocate for it. But I think it's a terrible reason to change your prices. I think it's a terrible reason to concoct a new offer, because what happens is you just double your price on something so that you're making more money and there is not necessarily added value for the client. With high ticket sales, you have to have something that backs up what you are doing. So maybe it's going to get another certification that's going to bring you into a new realm. Maybe it is expanding your offering. Um, Maybe it is doing something that's unique that they cannot find somewhere else within your field or your industry. Then it makes sense to have a high ticket offer. But if you're just doubling your rates just for fun, or just because you're tired and you want to make more money, it's not, I guess it's okay. It's an okay reason, but it's not the best reason, and it's going to lose that aspect of effectiveness. So let's
Mhm.
quickly just talk about relationship-based sales before
Yeah.
we wrap up for today.
So the foundation of relationship-based sales, as we teach it, is the acronym SALE, SALE.
As in cha-ching.
And that stands for safety. We've been talking a lot about that in terms of the trust that you create, the presence that you have, the fact that people can relate to you over time and you have that relationship. So there's safety. A is alignment. And this relates to how well do you know your target customer, your ideal customer? If you are really tuned into their needs, their desires, their pain, then what you're talking about and the offers that you make will be aligned for
With
them.
what they want and what they need now.
Yeah.
That the now is really important. I just want to add that.
Yeah.
They have to want it, they have to need it, they have to want and need it now. And one way of creating alignment that I'll give you one of our ways of doing it is with our high ticket offer, which is one-on-one coaching. We now give people kind of a taster package. So we charge $1,000. Someone can work with us a few times, get a sense of what the coaching relationship could be. And then if it feels like a fit, if it feels aligned to them, then we move into our deeper high ticket package. If it doesn't, then, they spent $1,000, they got some tools, they learned a couple things, but they didn't have to take a big risk and commit a bunch of money and a bunch of time to find out that it wasn't exactly the right fit.
Beautifully said. L is lucrative, and that stands for lucrative for your customer.
Mm-hmm.
The person who is going to be buying needs to see that what they get from that sale is worth far more than what they're going to pay. And you can show this through case studies, through testimonials. You can even just show it through helping them walk through the math in their mind, giving them a taste of the future with your product in their life will give them a glimpse to how lucrative it can be. And that needs to be way higher than what you
Mm-hmm.
charge. And so, we do business coaching, one-on-one coaching for leaders. These are people who are responsible for multi-hundred thousands of dollars or
Millions.
millions, multi-millions of revenue. Paying $15,000 for a 6-month engagement might sound like a lot if you're, not a business owner, but if you are responsible for that kind of revenue, it's going to make a lot of sense if you see the benefit to that engagement.
And then finally, we have talked about this. We started with it. It has to be effective. If you are trying to sell something because it sounds good and you're trying to put a big price tag on it just because you want to see if you can, it's probably not going to be the most visionary experience for you or for your clients, and it will cause more headaches in your business. This is something that we are really going to be helping our clients in our mastermind go through, really craft and create, because high ticket sales are amazing. Premium clients, wonderful. This is how you can also build a lucrative lifestyle business that sustains you and helps a lot of people for the long term. So, if you're interested in learning more, we still have a few spots available. You can apply for that lucrative lifestyle business mastermind. It is not a high ticket offer in our business. It is a mid-tier offer. It is a $5,000 US for 4 months of small group support, where you will learn about AI, how to use that as a thinking partner and a system creation partner in your business. You will learn about relationship-based sales, and you will learn the super amount tools that will take you from where you are today to your next lantern.
Go ahead and learn about the mastermind and apply if that seems like a fit for what you want to do starting out the new year. That's at besuperabound.com/mastermind. We'll see you there.
Take care.